Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero, and we are back again talking about Dark Horse Comics revealing that manga is 1% of our output but represents 66% of our sales. This comes to us from Bounding in the Comics. Dark Horse Comics Senior Director of Licensing Michael Gombos recently revealed that the publisher's manga offerings makes up 66% of the company's sales despite being only 1% of their output. During an appearance at San Diego Comic-Con as part of the quote Found in Translation, journalist Deb Aoki reported that Gombos relayed during the panel, quote, "It's important to remember that manga was made for Japanese readers." No, it wasn't. At Dark Horse Comics, manga is 1% of our output but represents 66% of our sales. Gombos' revelation comes after Embracer Group revealed that Kentaro Miura's Berserk manga was the highest selling print property in 2019, 2020, and 2021 at Dark Horse Comics. It was also the third most sold property in 2017 behind Zelda and Overwatch in 2017, and the fourth most sold property in 2018 behind Zelda, Super Mario, and World of Warcraft. Not only did they reveal that Berserk was the highest selling print property, but that its rise to the top of the charts also followed a trend where the company's Backless Sales began making up a plurality of its total sales. In 2018, 50% of sales were initial sales compared to just shy of 30% being backlist sales. Backlist sales were increased to 37.5% in 2019, with frontlist sales declining to 35.7%. In 2020, backlist sales were making up to 45% of the company's sales, while frontlist sales had declined to 27.9%. So essentially, more than half of Dark Horse's comic sales are coming from manga, aka Japanese comics, not American comics, which is very sad for American comics, but great for Japanese comics. Finally, in 2021, backlist sales were making up nearly half of all sales at 49%, while frontlist sales had declined to 24.1%. Maybe an even more interesting statistic in the Embracer Group report was that sales at Things from Another World stores were pretty much flat between 2019 and 2021. The report notes that sales in 2019 came in at 2.3 million. It stayed flat in 2020 and had a slight increase in 2021 to 2.5 million. While sales at Things from Another World were flat, sales at Dark Horse Digital did see a significant bump during the lockdowns. In 2018 and 2019, sales were flat at 3.4 million. It significantly increased to 5.5 million in 2020, but then declined to 4.3 million in 2021. That's essentially because people were locked in their homes and they had nothing else to do, so essentially they just downloaded or bought stuff online and had it mailed to them because they had nothing else to do. Another interesting statistic to look at, given Dark Horse's revelation that manga represents 66% of their sales, is the fact that Berserk Deluxe Volume 1 from Dark Horse Comics was the 16th most sold manga of 2022 as reported by NPD Bookscan. It was behind Chainsaw Man, Spy Cross Family, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man 2, Demon Slayer, Stories of Water and Flame, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man Volume 3, Volume 4, Spy Cross Family Volume 2, Chainsaw Man Volume 10, Demon Slayer Volume 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1, Chainsaw Man Volume 9, Chainsaw Man Volume 11. Because it's essentially one of the most popular mangas, apparently, and it's the most mature rated and gory manga. When looking at ICV2's Comic Hub sales data, the book took 4th place. The difference between the NPD Bookscan data and the Comic Hub data is that NPD Bookscan collects weekly point-of-sale data on print books from over 16,000 locations, including e-tailers, chains, mass merchandisers, independent bookstores, and more. NPD Bookscan covers approximately 85% of the U.S. trade print book market. Comic Hub, quote, tracks sales at stores during selling American comics around the world. Chainsaw Man Volume 1, My Hero Academia Volume 1, Demon Slayer Volume 1 were the only books to surpass Berserk Volume 1 on the Comic Hub sales chart. Dark Horse Comics seems to recognize the value of manga, as they are not only publishing Miura's Berserk, but they are also publishing One's Mob Psycho 100, Sumito Owara's Keep Your Hands Off Aizukin, Wataru Nandatani's Cat and Gamer, Kota Hirano's Drifters and Hellsing, as well as deluxe hardcover editions of Yasuhiro Naito's Trigun. Yeah, because they know that clearly manga is selling more than American comics, because Japanese comics, aka manga, are not woke pieces of garbage. They're actually books that have great stories involved in them, regarding family, regarding loss, regarding regret, regarding essentially destroying powerful entities while being the weaker guy, having actual story arcs and having actual growth in the book rather than just being great at everything right at the beginning. The main characters typically get their ass beat, they get their shit pushed in, and they grow from their mistakes. They grow into better people, they grow into stronger people, and this is why manga has pretty much been better than American comics for the last couple of years, because they actually tell you a story, and it's easy to get into, because if you want to get into any manga, all you have to do is go to book number 1, whereas comics, there's stories all over the place that interconnect, and you have all these different multiverse nonsense and all that, where you can just pick up a manga and pick up book number 1 and start from the beginning at any point. You're never confused of where the beginning is. This is why books like even ISOM is doing the exact same thing. For years down the line, if you're trying to get into ISOM, you just start with book 1. So, making the process simple for understanding the universe that you're trying to read. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below what you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all that we get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.